Bharat, welcome to Pharmacom's TV. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. You were speaking on a panel at IFA Pharma Conference. I want to just talk a little bit more around that. So can you expand more on the panel discussion and the growing importance of exponential collaboration?
Mm-hmm. Collaboration is a very essential part of pharma, whether you consider external collaborations or internal collaboration, right? Internally is very clear. Because of the speed of innovation, teams inside the company need to work better together in a more transparent way and share information. Very difficult to do that because companies need to recognize collaboration and reward it appropriately for teams then to share or individuals to share information with each other. As I said, very much needed. When I move to the external collaboration, there, the reason that it is growing is the fact that drug development is very complex, very expensive. So at some stage, you want to collaborate with others to share risk, reduce cost, to get access to different IPs, to get access to different sources of capital, or basically to strengthen a certain area of weakness. So collaboration is there to stay, and it will increase even more.
Can you discuss the importance of patient-centricity and working with partners to maximize patient value?
Mm-hmm. In the end, the patient-centricity should result in solutions which help patients achieve their goal. Now, even if you have the solutions, you want to make sure that you bring these solutions with the best individual experience to those patients, otherwise they won't take it. And if you don't take your drug, it doesn't work, right? And then thirdly, you have to make sure that for those from whom the medicine is meant, that they get access to it, right? So first, the solutions to help patients achieve their goal, the best individual experience, and then access. Those are actually three pillars of what patient centricity truly would mean to help a patient. Now, for some of these pillars, you would need to partner, you would need to collaborate to find out what it is that patients value. When I say to help patients achieve their goal, then you have to know what those goals are. You need to get insights in their needs, wants. You need many times new technology tools, and to get access to new technology tools, like for instance, artificial intelligence, you many times work with partners. To bring the solution with the best individual experience to the patient, many times you need partners too, to figure out which appropriate channels to use, because not every patient wants a specific channel. Everybody has their individual taste in this case. And here is another example where you need partnership.
What new platforms do you see being used effectively now? Augmented reality, virtual reality, AI, that sort of thing?
Yeah, you see AI being used now to gain insight. We have just published a study where we, instead of doing a market research to find out what are the needs of patients, we used artificial intelligence to listen to 500,000 patients across 10 diseases, and then found out, using their lens, what it is that they need. So that's the use of AI. You see virtual reality being used today in marketing for branding purposes, right? Because it has a certain wow factor. It has a staying power from creating a memorable experience point of view. It is being used to actually create an experience with a product or a service while you're not even there, or it's being used for training. So that is where virtual reality is used. Augmented reality is being used today in a sales call to show, for instance, the mechanism of action. Or it is even used now to improve patient outcomes. You see that in certain cases, during operations, surgeons actually superimpose the augmented reality on the area that they are going to operate upon, to then figure out exactly what they need to do. So that will help with patient outcomes, of course, right? Yes, those are a few examples how these new technologies are being used.